Here on Challenge Day, we like to express challenges that we may face throughout the week or weeks. Whenever we come back to chop it up with y'all. So we'll start off with bro. I personally don't necessarily have one to share with y'all, but bro definitely got one for y'all. So what you got for us, bro? Like what challenge you facing?
What tag team it?
Yeah.
What
We'll
tag team
definitely
this
talk
time?
about yeah.
So
What you got?
today's challenge is trying to reimagine the trying to reimagine gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
And I may not be the first to conjure this up, but I'm the first to share with our audience. You know what I mean? So if you haven't heard this, you know what I mean? Maybe now you can go investigate about this concept that I'm thinking of. And I haven't fully fleshed this out, but gratitude and saying thank you in and of itself as a reward. So, how do you earn the chance to say thank you? That sounds kind of like it may sound kind of like weird, right? And paradoxical, right? Where it's like, wait a minute, I have to like to earn the right to say thank you. It shouldn't be like to earn the right to, somebody should say thank you to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I'm thinking it in the space, I'm thinking about it in the space of I spoke to somebody today about gratitude and I really walk through the concept with them and they got to thinking about something and somebody that did something for them that meant so much to them
Mm-hmm.
in this conversation that they damn near cried. That's a beautiful thing.
Mm-hmm.
You're so grateful to have this person in your life, to have that person have done this thing for you that you just like, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
You did a thing that mattered to me, that was important to me because of your your wonderfulness, you being who you are, being able to help me
Mm-hmm.
and satisfy a need that I have. And how I'm saying that we need to work towards earning this sort of thing
Mm-hmm.
is that there are steps that happen way before that, before you get there. It's sort of the building blocks of a life lived in a space of gratuity.
Mm-hmm.
When you do things for other people, that's the start of it. That's the
Yeah.
start of that.
Yeah.
You help others,
Mm-hmm.
but helping others in a way that you're not like, it's not quid pro quo. It's not,
I'm just doing them a
oh, you
solid.
scratch my back, I scratch your boy, which most people, yeah, it's transactional,
Mm-hmm.
right? And that is not what's genuinely in your heart. That's more of like a, like I said, transactional. It's a business arrangement or something like that. But if
Yep.
you have a heart of helping, right? And you you curate a network of people that you can help foster that sort of behavior of like, wow, this person's always helping, this person's always giving, this person is always thoughtful. It may rub up on them, rub off on them. So now they become that way.
Yeah.
They at least try to. They at least try to be more thoughtful. They at least try to be more giving, try to be more considerate of other people, even if it's not you directly, but they're like, I like that characteristic in that person. This is this kind of thing we're talking about when you talk about Christians that are just like you just like walk
Setting the right
by,
examples.
setting the right example, just like you
Mm-hmm.
being like you don't necessarily have to beat people beside the head with the message.
Yeah, you could just
It's
be the
like,
example
yo,
of what you
something's
preach.
different with this person.
Yeah.
Let me get some what he's
Yeah.
having,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And in this spirit of gratitude, in the spirit of giving and sharing your resources, sharing your time, sharing your energy with people, invest. This is all an investment.
Mm-hmm.
that you put. It's not. It doesn't necessarily. It could be monetary too. But like, we gotta expand our mind on like what it is to invest in an individual, just to hear their story, to help them kick ideas off of you. You could be doing something else,
Mm-hmm.
but you're showing the person that you're there for them, that you did provide support in whatever way that you're able to, and having them adopt that sort of desirable behavior within themselves,
Mm-hmm.
and they sharing it with other people in your network, they're sharing it with other people in their network,
Mm-hmm.
and then you just have a relationship that is mutually based on support. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just the norm. Imagine that. That's the norm.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, just it naturally comes to you to support this person, or it naturally comes to them to like fix you a plate because they know something's going on with you or something like that.
Yeah.
And they bring you a Tupperware, just like this, just like naturally, without you asking.
Mm-hmm.
But even that part takes a precursor bit of work.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's the challenge, is asking for help. You are helping, you are actually doing a good thing for someone when you ask them to help you. That sounds wild when you first think about it. Wait a minute. Right? You have to, is your brain like a little pretzel right now, a little bit? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm going to ask Jeff for help, and it is working in Jeff's benefit to provide that help. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Believe it or not, it works that way. That's going to make Jeff feel real good. It's going to make Jeff feel like he was useful. It's
Yeah.
going to make Jeff feel like he did something good. He put some good out into the universe, something out into, and specifically to me.
And that's really what it is. It's I've talked to someone about I was talking to someone actually about a friend of mine actually yesterday about creating a person who's like an empath or a person who's like has that desire, which most people are like they I think most people have like a desire to feel useful, right? Creating opportunities for people like that to be used, right? To
Mm-hmm.
be useful. So being intentional in your own way to create, hey, I'm working on this thing at my house, or I'm just trying to like do some stuff with here. Hey, do you have I know that you're kind of talented in this. Do you have some time to help me out or
Ask
whatever?
for the help.
Yeah.
Ask specifically for help.
Like
Now
yeah.
it'll be great,
Yeah.
that somebody just like just reaches out and say, "Hey,
Mhm.
do you need something? You know what I mean? What's going
Yeah.
on with you? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like that doesn't always happen.
Yeah.
Specifically because, one of the reasons, like, they may not know what you need help in.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
that too. Yeah, yeah,
they may not know which room they can help. They probably can't even imagine that they would need to help because you look fine.
yeah. Especially,
Everything
yeah,
looks good.
I was gonna say that, especially if you're a person that look like you got everything that you
Yep.
got it going on, like they definitely not
Yep.
gonna feel inclined to like ask, like, hey,
Exactly.
yeah. So you're
This
right.
is part. This is part, but that's part of a whole nother behavior. I think we talked about it some other
Oh yeah,
time,
people
and
be
we might
putting
go
for lot,
talk again.
people putting up facades. They be acting like they got it all together, but they really don't,
Yeah,
kind of
but
thing.
they
Yeah.
don't.
Mm,
So that's why I would message, check on your strong friends.
mm,
You gotta check on your strong friends.
yeah.
That's a little bit of a side note, but like these strong friends, these people that you think they got it, you think they got it all together, they're the ones always showing up for everybody.
You know what's
They
funny about that? It's usually the stronger ones that be needing the most help, low key.
low key,
Yeah.
low key,
Yeah.
particularly because they know that they're used to helping,
Mm-hmm.
but they're not used to being the one that needs the help.
Their cup is
But they
empty.
but they need the help, but they don't know how to ask for it because they're
Yeah.
used to one being helping.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm talking about, these precursors and these dominoes to like help you get to that end point that I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking, that I'm gonna again reiterate.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure though, when you ask for help, tell the person specifically what you want help in.
Yeah.
Show them how they can. You can't ask people to show up for you. They have no idea. They're gonna show up for you how the best they know. They don't know exactly what they're showing up for you for.
Mm-hmm.
They might miss the mark,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna be like, man, this nigga ain't even help me.
Yeah.
This nigga ain't even like this. So this nigga ain't never here for me. This dude ain't never, my corner. But like, well, they would love to help. Would make them
Mm-hmm.
feel good to know that, yo, they've been coming to you all the time. They come to you,
Mm-hmm.
maybe ask you for some money, maybe ask you for your time, maybe ask you to do this favor or that favor. All the time they come to you, and they might feel like man, this relationship feels a little unbalanced. I know, but like this dude's got everything. You know what I mean? This dude's in a position where it's like he's good. But you reach out to them, it will boost their confidence to be like, oh, I am helpful, I'm useful. And this
Mm,
person, even though they may look like they got it all together, I they're showing some vulnerability where I can help shore them up.
yeah.
That makes them feel better. That helps their self-confidence. That helps them know that y'all have a mutual relationship of
Mm,
supporting each other.
mm, mm,
That nobody's gonna feel like, because potentially somebody could feel like, yo, I'm always doing for this person. I'm always doing for this person. This person don't never do nothing for me.
mm,
They can get like that, and you can sour on them.
mm,
And next thing you know, you're not friends anymore. Next thing you know, you're never showing up for them anymore. You're
yeah.
deteriorating the relationship
Yeah. Yeah.
because you never gave them a chance to help you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a tough thing that a lot of us are still struggling with, is asking for help, especially men. For
Mm,
men to ask for help. You know what? I don't got it. I thought I had it, you know what I mean? But I don't got it.
mm.
Or like I knew I didn't got it, but I'm gonna try to squeeze that bit out myself anyways.
Yep. Yep.
But because I'm a man, and men not supposed to like show vulnerability, not supposed to show
Mm,
weakness.
mm.
But ask, and you might be surprised that you shall receive.
Yeah.
Give your friends, give your people in your network a chance to show up for you. Don't expect them to read your mind.
Yeah. And honestly, like a lot of times, man, folks in your network, they be wanting to help you, but they just are waiting on you to even to give
Yeah.
them that like
Some people don't just want to invite
yeah,
themselves in.
yeah, exactly. They're just like, cause
Yeah.
they're literally waiting on you just to be sure that, oh, I can actually offer
Yeah.
my help to this person. Like some people really, like you just got to give them like the green light to be able to feel comfortable, offering whatever help they can assist you with. So you're right, man. I mean,
Yeah.
it's particularly with men, like we do, a lot of us, especially like I would say, it's particularly like even like millennials, like the generation that we grew up in, because we're like in between like a lot of like the baby boomers and like the younger folks, and like there's a lot of stuff that we've been introduced to that we're kind of like I kind of look at the millennial generation as like the Swiss Army knife kind of generation where we know we have like the ability to do like a little bit of everything because we've been exposed
Yeah.
to so many
So we feel
things.
like we're so
Yeah.
self-reliant
So
that we don't,
yeah, you feel me? So it's kind of like and when I think about the men of the millennial generation, right, it makes me kind of think of like I can see that why that's been an issue. You feel me? Like so you're right. It makes sense, man. Like it's and a lot of
I
times, man.
think I think all in all, it what you're trying to do is create a cycle of support, and creating a cycle of support where you
Yeah,
all,
that's
it's
valid.
it's not it's less dog eat dog. It's
Mm-hmm,
less, singular self-survival of the
mm-hmm,
fittest thing,
mm-hmm,
but the fact that a rising tide lifts all boats,
mm-hmm.
especially if that boat is your network. It strengthens
Yeah,
your network,
yeah.
and it's going to inevitably help you in the long
Yeah,
run.
yeah,
You're going
yeah.
to help
Like,
them get better. They're going to help you get better.
yeah, facts. And the strength of your network is really predicated on like how you're leveraging that network. That
Yeah.
that's really like a huge determining factor of like the value of your network. Like, how are you actually leveraging it though?
Yeah,
And
but
are
you want to make
you?
sure that you
Yeah,
built up a strong network
right,
when it's
right,
time to leverage that bit.
exactly. Yeah,
When it's
yeah,
time to tap into that bit.
yeah, yeah.
You know,
You might even have a strong network, but you just don't know that it's strong because you haven't tapped
mhm.
into
You're not
it. So
tapping into it. You're not
is that
fostering the
yeah.
mutual support concept that I'm talking about here.
Mm-hmm,
And the last bit that I would add, and to get us to land the plane on it,
mm-hmm,
is A, ask for help. B, be specific about what you need help in, knowing that this matters to me and I need help in it, and then having that person tackle that if they can, or
mm-hmm,
help you tackle that
mm-hmm,
if they can. And
mm-hmm,
when they do, make sure it's important to express the gratitude,
mm-hmm,
and identify with them how much this meant to you.
mm-hmm,
Not that because it's building a strong network, you don't have to give them the full game. You
mm-hmm,
know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Because you're bringing people along as you get better. You know what I mean? You're
Sure.
helping people come along and be better.
Mm-hmm,
But it did matter to you individually. It mattered to you because of that one-on-one relationship that y'all have, and that's being stronger. That's building a bond.
yeah.
Express the gratitude. Say thank you, and that's how you would have earned to say thank you,
Mm-hmm,
is because You showed up for them before, you without expecting anything in return,
Yeah.
but you showed up for them before, and then they got the example
Mm-hmm.
of you showing up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it rubs off on them,
Yep.
and they're like, "Yo, that's a desirable trait. Let me practice that."
Oh,
Giving them the opportunity to practice that by asking them, give them, hey, here's a layup. Let me help you work on your layups. you know,
yeah. Yeah.
let me
Yeah.
help you
Facts.
work on your layups. You don't
Facts.
really got a guess game with me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And
Yep.
then make it reasonable, make it valuable to you and but reasonable that they can do
Yeah.
something that you
Absolutely.
actually matters to you.
Mm-hmm.
And when they do show up for you, because they will,
Yeah.
people want to be helpful,
Mm-hmm.
especially somebody that they rock with.
Yeah.
They want to be helpful. They want to be like, yo, this person came to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, wow, this person came to me, especially if you wanted to, if you're the strong friend, like, and somebody gets to help you out, that would make them feel great. You want them to feel great. You want them to feel great about helping. You
Yep.
want helping to be a desirable trait that people pursue.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they do the thing, point out that that thing was important to me. I am so grateful, and I've earned a chance to say thank you to you. That's
Mm-hmm.
what you want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You saying thank you because the all the freaking breadcrumbs, you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
And when you say thank you, it feels good to know that, man, I have a support system.
Yeah.